Hello, YouTube. This is Minister Edom, and I'm back at you again. And this article is entitled Mary J Blidge Says Donald Trump is a Racist and Speaks Out About Women Viciously. And I'm using Mary J Blidge in just as an example of the mindset of women in the Western culture in America. And there's just been so many lies and deceptions throughout the years. America and the elite are geared on destroying families. And so it's to the point where a man cannot say anything against a woman or without, catching hell and having some backlash. Women want everything. They want so-called independence. They want to be the shot callers in the home. They want to do whatever they want to do at any given time with no consequence. And if you try to correct them, you're the bad guy. You're horrible. You're mean. You need to, tap into your feminine side. They want to make you a feminist. They want you to paint your nails like that one brother. I forget his name right now. They want you to paint your nails and teach your sons to paint their nails and throw up a power fist. But what power is there in a man, worshiping a woman and letting the woman call the shots, letting the woman go to war for him while he sits in his house in a fetal position like a sissy? What type of power is that? What are we teaching our young men? But like I said, I'm no fan of Donald Trump whatsoever. But at the same time, this Donald Trump is an example of somebody who is voicing his harsh, at times, opinion about women, and they are screaming Mimi. They are screaming. And so in this article, I'll read a little bit of it. Mary J Blidge isn't sugarcoating her feelings about President Donald Trump. While promoting the movie Mudbound at the Sundance Festival on Saturday, Blidge, who openly supported Democratic candidate Hillary Clinton throughout her presidential campaign, spoke bluntly about the country's new commander-in-chief. "I just really can't support this. It is what it is," she said on stage in front of a large crowd. "He speaks about women viciously, just racist. It makes me emotional. I haven't been this emotional all day." And, most people, and I'm not refuting, some of what Mary J Blidge is saying. But at the same time, a lot of people don't understand or what they're voting for. They don't really care what they're voting for, just as long as a majority thinks that a certain person is okay. They'll hop on the bandwagon and vote that way or think that way. He may say 5 good things. I'm going to give you cotton candy, and I'll let you stay up all night and watch all the movies that you ever wanted. These presidents will sell you a Candyland deal package, and you won't listen to all the horrible things and policies that he's going to okay and sign and be with, but you'll only focus on the 5 cotton candy promises that he'll give you. And it's amazing how people have no idea about how government works, or no idea whatsoever, and then scream, foul if he says something that they don't like. So once again, I'm not, defending Donald Trump whatsoever. I didn't vote for anybody. Nobody's going to tell me, take 2 monsters and pick which poison that you want to kill yourself. You want fast death or slow death. I'm not voting for anybody. And we already know that presidents are selected, I should say, not elected. So anybody that knows what's really going on is not going to waste their time, because these devils are going to put in whoever they want when they want. But Donald Trump has really got the women in an uproar because he is poking at feminism. And could you imagine? This is just a prime example in the West of a man putting his foot down and standing up for himself and trying to take a hold of his family and not have his family, driven in the mud by his woman's emotions. Because women are emotional creatures, and if you let emotional creatures run your household, they're going to do everything by emotion and it'll blow up in your face. They'll take your credit card, max it out, spin, 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 because emotion, emotion, emotion. And then before you know it, you're bankrupt. You're losing everything, or you're trying to sell everything. And then you're moving from a 4-bedroom house into a 2-bedroom apartment because you let your house be ran by emotions. Now, I know women out there that there are a lot of jerk guys that haven't taken care of their responsibility. They're on the run. They may have left you with a baby. I'm not saying that is right whatsoever. I think men should try to handle their business and take care of their families. But, a man is not allowed to be a man in his house. And if he says anything towards a woman to try to correct her or discipline her, all she has to do is dial 911, and here come the Elroys to come and haul that man off so she can go back destroying her family. And we see the result of our communities because women are running the household. And once again, not all their fault. There's certain, different circumstances and situations where some women are forced to raise their kids on their own. But women are hypocritical at the same time. A lot of them want to dress, with hardly nothing on. They're showing everything, and if you call them out on it, well, it's my choice, it's my business. But let them get raped. Let some guy lurking in the shadows in the bush, watching her half-naked self, let him rape her. Then she wants the support from the community, and woe is me, but you can't tell her to quit dressing like a whore. So I'm going to close out, but I'm just kind of using Mary J Blidge versus Donald Trump just to try to give you an idea of the westernized mindset of women in America. So with that being said, I'm out.